Hey everybody, Chris here with Broadbase. You're watching the third episode of our Lead the Market video series. We're going to be talking about how easy it is to go live on Facebook. The reason that we chose this topic is because we're getting so many requests and questions from our clients about, what can we be doing right now to be innovative? What are some new channels that we can be leveraging while we're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, so we can communicate with our customers, we can still build relationships, send positive messages out there, and have some fresh content that we can be creating. Obviously, a lot of us are working from home. I'm one of them. I'm recording this video right now in my house, and it's difficult to create fresh content now with social distancing in place, and again, a lot of us are working by ourselves. So really, this is a great way, using Facebook Live, that you can create that content and then obviously promote it on a social network like Facebook that has such a massive audience. And they published some statistics recently that their traffic using Facebook Live in the last couple of weeks has gone up by over 50%. So a lot of people, businesses, and just general users of Facebook are using the live function now. So I thought it'd be a really good idea to just kind of show everybody how it works, show everybody how easy it is to get up and running with it. And really, the advantages to doing a Facebook Live broadcast, there's a few. And probably one of the biggest is every time you go live on Facebook, everyone that likes your page, all the users are going to get a notification that says, your page is going live. So if we were to do one, it would say Broad-Based Communications is now doing a live broadcast. All you have to do is, get that notification on your mobile phone, click on it, and you'll be watching the broadcast right there. So all the people that like your page, all your fans and your followers, they're going to get that instant notification when you go live. So it's a great way to just connect with them and get them, consuming your content right away. Second reason is, once you go live on Facebook, you have a fresh piece of content now that can be used in all the different areas that you typically promote content. So obviously, social media, it'll live on your Facebook page. You can post a video on LinkedIn, Twitter, any other social media accounts that you're active on and have a big following on. You can embed it on your website. I'm going to show that in the video. There's a feature where you can get an embed code, just like you would like a YouTube video, and put that on your website or your blog, and again, get some additional promotion. And then email blasts. If you're doing email blasts, which you definitely should, especially now when everybody's kind of, again, working remotely and has that need for value-based content, you can include that in your email blast, and make sure that you're emailing your list with again a really good piece of fresh content, and really create something valuable so they can consume and again keep a relationship with you, and kind of build that trust and good faith that you're continuing to put out educational content, and trying to help them get through a really tough time. So again, Facebook Live, it's there's other platforms out there. I'm hoping to cover those in future videos. You can go live on YouTube if you have a big audience there. You can also go live on Twitter and LinkedIn and some other ones. So just a lot of creative ways. Again, maybe some things that you wouldn't normally have been incorporating into your marketing mix. Now is the time to do it. And obviously, recording this during the COVID-19 crisis. Today is April 14th. So if you're watching this video and still dealing with this, I hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. And if you have any questions about using Facebook Live or kind of what goes into it, feel free to reach out to us at any time. We'd love to help you answer any questions you have. And I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on my laptop now and show you how it works. All right, here we are on the Facebook Business Manager. We're on the Broad-Based Facebook page, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up your first live broadcast on using Facebook Live. So if you go down here to the Create Post area, you can see you've got photo, check-in, feeling, activity. Let's go down here and click Live. This is going to bring you to the Facebook Live Producer, which this interface has changed quite a bit. So if you haven't been logged in a while, you may not recognize this. I know when I was checking it last week, it wasn't even the same. So they continue to make updates to it, and by and large, these are really good updates. So really make it very easy to use, very easy to find what you're doing. So you have two options here. You can choose to go live now, or you can schedule a live video up here on the left. Always recommend you schedule a live video in advance, and unless you have a really good reason to do an impromptu video, it's always best to kind of plan it ahead, but also so you can promote it using email marketing. You can promote it on your website. You can promote it here on your Facebook page and other social media pages. Really makes a lot of sense to do a promoted, or I should say a scheduled Facebook Live, and that way, again, you do have the additional time to prep and promote. So just go down here, announcement post. So you want to set your time with this little date picker. So let's go live Friday. Why don't we do it after lunch? Give everyone time to get back. So 1:30 a.m. Let's go ahead and change that to p.m. So this sets the time that your broadcast will go live. And if you look down here, you'll see your little preview that shows what it's going to look like to your followers. So this is a great reminder because it gives them the ability to select to say they want to get a reminder when you go live, which is a really nice feature. So again, it's almost like a notification will pop up on their phone and tell them, okay, Broadbase is about to go live, or your company's page is about to go live. So just click here and tune in, and just with that one tap, they can go ahead and watch your broadcast. So again, this is going down here. We've got the date picker. This is really where you build your live event. So you want to share it to the page that you manage. If you manage more than one, you want to make sure you select the one you want this broadcast going to. In our case, it's the Broadbase page. Just go ahead and you give your event a title. So let's call this Broadbase Facebook Live. And this is where you say something. So go ahead and put in a description for tips on how to innovate during COVID-19 situation. So again, this is where you build the event. So this is what people are going to see when your event is posted to the page. You have the ability to cross-post this. So if you manage more than one Facebook page, so we have some clients that have multiple locations, and if they want to do a broadcast that hits all those pages, or if they just want to specify which pages or which page that'll go to, that's where you manage this in the interface. Then you have your audience settings. Really don't recommend you play with this too much, but if you wanted to restrict it by age, you have the ability here. As well, you can select restrict it by location. So I don't see a lot of folks using this, but you do have that capability here. And you can also choose a thumbnail image for your event. So if you wanted something different than the default Facebook image that they're going to pull, this is where you control that. And then if you want to live stream any games, you have the ability here. But I think a lot of people are focused on the business side of this, so we'll stick there as well. So then this is the link that where your live videos will live on Facebook. So you can copy this, promote it wherever you'd like. So again, pretty neat little feature. You can choose to use a persistent stream key or use a backup stream. These are pretty technical pieces that if you don't know what you're doing, I don't recommend you play with them a whole lot. Basically, it's to integrate with a third party. So most of us are just going to use the camera that comes equipped on our laptop or mobile device. And again, highly recommend you use that. And if you wanted to integrate with a third party stream, you can do that here. But you really need to know what you're doing or have some IT help as well. So just using the regular camera. And this is where you can kind of set your stream. So you can end the live video if the stream stops. So this is a feature that if you're worried about your internet connection, you don't have to, the video will just stop if there's any issues with it versus having people watch it when it's all choppy. You can allow embedding, which we always recommend. So this works very similar to like a YouTube video that you would embed on your website, or if you have some partners that are nice enough to promote your live event with them, they can embed it on their website or their blog. It's as simple as copying this code and just pasting it in. If, for instance, if you use WordPress, very similar, like I say, to using YouTube. You can unpublish your video after the live feed ends. Again, I don't recommend you check this one. Again, one of the biggest advantages of doing a Facebook Live broadcast is you have a fresh piece of video content that you can use in other campaigns. So always recommend you leave that one unchecked. And then you also can give your viewers the ability to rewind your video, which is pretty cool. I mean, if people don't tune in right away and they get in maybe a few minutes late and they want to go back to the beginning, be user friendly, give them the ability to do that. So I always recommend you give them that ability. And again, live videos can't be longer than 8 hours, which I don't know if anyone has a video or a broadcast they want to do longer than 8 hours, but you can't do that with Facebook Live. So again, stream key, this is again pretty technical information that you're probably not going to need, but if you are integrating with a third-party stream that you need the key for, this is where you get it. And this gives you the preview to the post like we talked about, so it puts in the date, tune in to watch live, and this is where they can get that reminder. So again, we always recommend you schedule these in advance, but if you did want to go and just do a live event, got very similar interface, just click the use camera right here. It's going to show you a preview, and when you're ready to go, this will turn blue, and go ahead and click it and you'll be live. So again, hope this was beneficial. Hope you got some value out of this. If you're looking to use Facebook Live, you have the information now. It's, as you can see, pretty easy process. And as always, if you have any questions about how it works, feel free to reach out to us at Broadbase, and take care and stay safe. Thanks.